beautiful things about Gourmet Holiday, I think, is everything is free shipping and handling, so you don't have to worry about that. And we can do bill to, ship to. So if you are just thinking about your Valentine, you want to send something to mom and dad, to somebody that you love, you can go ahead and do that beautifully, because we're going to be talking about Enstroms. Enstroms is this most delicious, because Jana and I have presented this before, almond toffee. And it's in singles, and it comes in this nice big barrel, and there'll be 50 pieces in here for you. 50 almond toffee singles. So you're going to either choose the dark chocolate, the finest, the milk chocolate, or do you want a barrel with the combination, which is nice. They're all individually wrapped. It's 2.3 pounds on this, and 3 easy pays at $14.13. And of course, if you use your QVC credit card, you can even balance that out to about 5 easy pays at a little over $8. So think about that. I will tell you right now, there's no auto delivery, and these fly out of here every single time. So before I invite Jane to join me, let me go ahead and get this off to a good start. We'll start with Doug. Doug, I know I'm going to pronounce your last name wrong, so it's, and you told me last night, Simmons?
Simmons, there you
Simmons.
go.
Okay, I did remember from last night. I love it. Doug, welcome back. We love these. We love your Colorado secret, because you just take this candy to a whole new level.
Oh, thank you, Pat. Thanks so much. You know, we've been making our delicious almond toffee for 4 generations now, since 1960 officially. But, you know, we cook at altitude, so we get this nice, light, fluffy cook. So the toffee's tender to the bite. You know, we're roasting the whole almonds in the toffee. And so you get the essence of the almonds in the toffee. And here's my wife's grandfather, Ted, in the early days, stirring up a batch by hand, and he and his wife, Bernie, pouring out a batch in the old kitchen.
How lovely.
Back in the 50s and 60s. And here we are with my in-laws, my wife and I. That's probably about circa 1980.
I love it.
1979.
Still looking good, Doug.
Here's the old master himself. This would have been in 79, you know, plying my trade, being a toffee candy craftsman, you know, so this is great. But no, our toffee, though, it's, you know, it's kosher, it's gluten-free, it's individually wrapped, so you can take it with you. These almond toffee singles are absolutely delicious. There's my 2 sons. They're representing our 4th generation, along with my wife. And but those are some really fun old pictures. But we've been doing this a long time. I think we're getting it right. You know, and once again, you know, we have pure, fresh dairy butter, pure cane sugar, whole California almonds, and then our rich milk and dark chocolate, the 38% cacao milk and the 62% dark signature chocolate that is just selected to go deliciously with the toffee.
Doug, I'm
and it's
laughing
just a wonderful piece.
because Jane and I are biting into this, and actually our eyes are just rolling in delight. I mean, the toffee is just like a butter dream, and it's not, it has a crispness, but then it has this wonderful, like, rich, creamy, beautiful feel to it. What do you think, JB?
And Doug, the dark chocolate is not bitter at all.
Right.
It's so
you know,
tender. Doesn't
right.
stick
It's
in
not
your
really
teeth.
strong.
Oh my God.
It's only about 61, 62% cacao. You don't really get into those strong chocolates until you get up into the 70s and 80s and what have you. But so this was selected to go perfectly with our toffee. So it's just
So
a nice
good.
blend. And so with the dark, you get just a little stronger chocolate hit than you do with the milk. But it's just a fabulous piece of goods, as my grandfather-in-law used to say. And it, you know, and the individually wrapped pieces are so nice, because you can take them with you. You can
And the
hand them
little
out.
almond in there is a nice
Yeah.
little surprise, that texture.
Isn't it?
Whole
So fresh,
California
Doug.
almonds, and they roast right in the toffee, so you get a little essence of the almonds right in the toffee itself, and it's a wonderful piece.
Milk, dark, or the combination. And there are 50. And these aren't just one bite. No. These are like 3 or 4 bites. You don't need the whole thing in your mouth at one time. That's the beauty of it, because it's so rich and so fresh and so flavorful. For $42.38. Here's a great Valentine's Day gift. Here's a great thing to have. Jane, you and I talk about this all the time. You know, you want something just a little bit sweet, if I had pockets in this sweater, I would fill my pockets with candy. So at 7 o'clock, when I feel like I need something sweet to make it through the night, I'd have something sweet.
Just enough. And there's a buttery, of course, butteriness because butter is what this is made with. But then there's also a smoky, warm, I don't know, it feels just like a hug to me.
That's wonderful. Well, you know, it's fresh dairy butter, pure cane sugar, whole California almonds, and then rich milk and dark chocolate. How can you go wrong with a wonderful little taste for Valentine's Day? You know, you could take a tub of these to the office and share them with everybody because they're individually wrapped. And in this period of all the stuff going on, you know, get your own personal piece is really important. And on top of that, it's a little bit of portion control so that you really have to force yourself to open that next piece. You know?
Which is not hard, Doug, let me tell you.
I'm not thinking that you're right about that.
So we need to update everybody because, as always, Doug, these are flying out of here. We had 4,000 to offer everyone. If you want the combo, most popular, last call on the combo. If you want the milk, 800 remaining, and if you want the dark, a few more available. So get on the line right now. Don't only stick it in your cart. Please make sure that you check out so that it doesn't disappear out of your cart, because that is exactly what will happen. I mean, the beautiful thing about this, Doug, is this is that Colorado secret ingredient that you told me about, but the freshness, the recipe, the fourth generation family, that pride that goes into making this is so unlike anything that you would find out there.
Yeah, thank you, Pat. You know, once again, I always say the secret ingredient is the fact that we cook at altitude. You know, so here where we are at about 4,500, 5,000 feet, the water comes out easier. So because of that, you get this nice, light, fluffy cook, and there's not a lot of pressure holding the toffee down in the kettle, so it doesn't scorch as much. So it's a nice, light brown toffee, almonds just precisely roasted in the batch as they go, and then obviously cut into pieces and then robed in delicious milk and dark chocolate. Kosher, it's gluten-free for those that need to watch that. And, you know, individually wrapped and absolutely delicious.
That's the Rocky Mountain High that you're talking about there, that cooking at the altitude. And you get that Rocky Mountain High when you start eating this, Doug. It's so good.
Jane, that's really great, Jane. I'll use that next time.
We love it. Well, we thank you for letting us in on your Colorado secret here, your secret ingredient. You know, I think to me that's the exciting thing about Gourmet Holiday. Look, she's trying to, you got pockets because we can unload a lot of these in our pockets. That's the beauty of it, Doug.
We can hear Jane. She's crinkling the papers in her pockets.
Are you kidding?
I can hear her.
I took the whole handful. I did. I was going to share it with the crew, but you know, maybe one will slip into the pocket.
Save one for me, at least.
I'll save one for me and Pat.
Doug, we appreciate you kicking off our Gourmet Holiday, and the fact that we could get it to everybody by Valentine's Day is really nice, because this will be a wonderful sweet treat for many, many days to come. So the combo is almost completely sold out. Stay on the line for that. Make sure if you put it in your cart, you check out the dark. If you prefer dark chocolate or if you prefer milk chocolate, it's a little more limited at this point. 4 easy pays at $14.13 on this one, or 5 if you, or 3 easy pays, sorry. 3 easy pays, or 5, let me find my card, or 5 if you want to go ahead and use your Q card on this. Doug, take good care and keep doing what you're doing, because we absolutely love it.
Thank you, Pat. All the best.
Thank
Cheers.
you. You too. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.
All right, coming up at the end of our 2 hour